Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me. As you can see, I'm still in my PJs, but I'm about to get ready to go out because it's my dad's birthday. So I'm not going to be able to stay on for too long today, and I'm in a bit of a quandary as to what to do, but I thought maybe I could take your makeup questions because I'm about to get in the shower and it's a bit pointless putting some makeup on, but I can put some on to demonstrate stuff and stuff like that. So I know that, you know, there might be a few new people joining me. Hello there, Stacey. So Stacey, hello there, Rebecca. It's been so long. Well, I'm going to be on for about half an hour today because it's my dad's birthday and my sister's over. I'm going to get ready after this. And hello, Banana Noodle, and go out. So what I thought I'd do today is instead of putting makeup on, which I'm just going to wash off in the bath in about half an hour, I don't mind putting makeup on, but I was thinking, thank you, I was thinking maybe I could do some swatches, I can answer some questions, I can do some demonstrations. If people have got any makeup related questions about how to do this, how to do that, I'm just gonna go with that, I think. So please do let me know. I've also got my Pop Shots now. The new Pop Shots I ordered yesterday, but they haven't arrived. I was really hoping they would because then I could swatch them for you, but they haven't. But I have got the other ones that I bought, so I can always swatch those. Now, I didn't get all of them. I know a lot of you did. But I have got a couple of them that are now no longer available. And I've got Emerald Eyes, Smoky Quartz, Cosmic Rocks and Rose Gold. And Rebecca, I've got to come on and watch your video about the new Pat McGrath liquid eyeshadows. Do you have a brown one? Smoky Quartz is a brownish one. Do you want to see that one? Let me show you Smoky Quartz. That's the one, right? Yeah, I can show you that one, Banana Noodle. So here is Smoky Quartz. I do think, what do people think about this? Let me not just force my opinions on you. Do you think they're priced correctly? They're £25 each, these. And I just wonder if that's a little bit expensive. Right. You're trying to decide between that and the Victoria Beckham thing. That's interesting, actually, because there is a Victoria Beckham one that's quite similar, which is called Mink. And I can probably get my hands on it. So let me get my hands on the Victoria Beckham Mink and you can see the difference. So that is Smoky Quartz. Right, let me see if I can grab the Mink one from Victoria Beckham. And then you can decide which one you really fancy getting, because they are quite similar. I have a feeling Victoria Beckham's might be a little bit darker. Just bear with me a second. Right. Tea Rose, Chiffon, Honey, Starlight, Mink. Here we go. So, here's Victoria. Hello there, Nina. We're just doing swatches today, and I'm going to be on for about half an hour because I'm going out with my sister afterwards to see my dad. And as you can see, I'm still in my PJs. Right. So, that was the Charlotte Tilbury's Pop Shot in Smoky Quartz, right? And now this is Victoria Beckham's Lid Luster in Mink. I thought it was darker. Now, let me just blend these out a bit so you can see them blended out. It's always helpful because obviously when you put them on your eyes, you blend them out, don't you? Ooh. You see, when you blend them out, they actually start to look quite similar. Now, let me just wipe my hands on my pyjamas, as you do, and I'll blend out this one now. So you can see once you blend them out, they look very similar. This one's got more pigment in it. And I also think, let's do a comparison here. You can't add it to the basket. What's this? What's Stacey saying here? 1 second. No, I don't want to report people. I want to read your comments. Right. The violet one sold out. It's sold out already. My God. Well, mine better turn up because I definitely wanted the violet one. I'm glad I ordered it yesterday. Oh, oh, I know which one you're talking about. You're talking about this one that's called... Are you talking about the one that is called... I've got it here somewhere. Cosmic Rocks. The duochrome violet-y one. Or are you talking about the new purpley one, Stacey? So, yeah, now, I just wanted to... Again, because Banana Noodle here was wanting a comparison between the Victoria Beckham. No, the CT one is sold out. Yeah, but which CT one, Nina? Is it the new violet one? The new one is sold out. My God. Wow. Okay. Well, that went quickly, didn't it? Okay, so the Pop Shot has got in it 1.2 grams of product. And Victoria Beckham Lid Luster has got 5 grams of product. Now, I believe that the Lid Lusters are now about £32 and the Victoria Beckham ones are £25. So, if you're wondering, like, they look quite similar-ish, I think the Victoria Beckham one's more pigmented and you get more for your money. Because £25 for 1.2 grams Charlotte Tilbury, and about, I think it's about £32. Lucy, yeah? Do you remember how much the Lid Lusters are for Victoria Beckham? They're about 32, aren't they? 32, I think, yeah. Yeah, so you get 5 grams for 32. That's more than double the amount. So I would go for the Victoria Beckham one. There you go, helped you to make the decision. You prefer the Pop Shot. It does look very intense, but don't forget it. Let me just put this on my... I'll tell you what I'll do. As I said, I don't mind doing a demo. And as I'm going to wash it off, it doesn't matter. So let me just do Victoria Beckham one side. And then I'll do the Pop Shot the other. So you can see. What I like about the Victoria Beckham one is as you start to blend it out, it starts to look matte on the outer edges, which is great because it doesn't then glimmer all around the hood of my lid. Okay, so you can see it is very pigmented. Okay, that's the Victoria Beckham. And now, let me show you the Pop Shot. Right, I'll use a different finger so I'm not mixing up the colours. This is going to look a bit lighter. There you go. So Victoria Beckham, they see once you get them on your eyes, they look almost, that's why when you do these swatches, they're so misleading because once you've blended something out on your eyes, they actually look quite similar. So Emma's asked, have we all bought our Valentines or not? LOL, Pop Shots. Yeah, the Valentine's Pop Shots that came out on the 15th of February. I don't know what they were thinking of. So, any of you joining, this is Victoria Beckham's Lid Luster in Mink. This is Charlotte Tilbury's Pop Shot in Smoky Quartz. And I am going to just screenshot that myself so that I can show that later on my eyes. I hope that helps. It may or may not, but as I said, this one is £25 for 1.2 grams, and this one is £32 for 5 grams. Okay, so this one you get more for your money. Right. Any other kind of swatchy questions? Anyone that's just joining, I'm not putting on a full face of makeup, and I'm only going for half an hour because my sister's here and we're going out for my dad's birthday to see my dad and take him some flowers, etc, etc. If I can reach it, I will swatch it. You know, that's going to be my new saying, my new little thing. If I can reach it, I will swatch it. Actually, do you know what? I've been dying to try something out, but I haven't got it within reach. I commented on a Charlotte Tilbury video the other day on TikTok, and I said, what's the lipstick? Because it looked really nice. And of course, I got most of the lipstick, so, you know. And she said it was Iconic Nude with Penelope Pink over it. But the woman was quite dark, and it didn't look that pale. So I've been meaning to try that. I might actually put that on to go and see my dad, and I'll take a picture of it later because I haven't got it within reach. I have got a lot of her lipsticks within reach though. A lot of them, not all of them, but I've got a lot of them within reach. Hello, Shahina. You love Penelope Pink. I've got, look, in my little box here, I've got quite a few of the, remember the, what do they call them? The Hot Lips too. So if anyone wants swatches of those, that's just some of my lipsticks from Charlotte Tilbury, as you know. Do I have runway royalty to hand? Do I have I think I might. Bear with me. It's not in this box, but I think I might have it to hand. And if I can reach it, I will swatch it. Bear with me a minute. No, that's Walk of a Star. Rosy Seduction. Island Dream. Come on. Not that one. No, I don't. I don't have it near me. Sorry, guys. But I can swatch it later on. I thought I did. I have Rosy Seduction, and I have Walk of a Star, and I have Island Dream, which are all quite new ones. That's why I thought it was in with that pile. But for some reason, I haven't got Runway Royalty. I'll have a look. Maybe I'll put it in this box. I might put it in this box. But I don't think so, because these are kind of some of my older ones. No. But I can swatch it later. I'll make a note and I'll swatch it later on Instagram. Definitely. You want Island Dream and Walk of a Star. Right, okay. Do we think CT will bring out a new quad for spring summer? Probably. She's a bit overdue for one, isn't she? Right, this is Island Dream. As I said, this is a bit misleading when you swatch it, because it just doesn't look very, it just looks a bit browny and dirty and not very great, really. And here it is on the lips. It looks so much better on the lips than it does on the swatch. Right, so that is Island Dream. Now, Walk of a Star looks like this. That's Walk of a Star. And this is what it looks like. Now, that is pretty close to what it looks like on the lips. Yeah, there used to be a constant stream of quads. You're quite right. Lucy, would you mind bringing me a little piece of kitchen roll or something from the kitchen so I can put this on my lips? My sister's my assistant today. Sister assistant. But will she show her face on my live? Probably not. She's shy. No, she's making sure she's off camera. She looks beautiful. I don't know why she's so shy. Right, so this, how similar is it to K-Romance? I think it's quite similar, I think. Now, did I not have K-Romance with me? No. Oh, yes, I have got K-Romance with me. I'll show you. Hang on. So, that is Walk of a Star. And that is the swatch of it. Right, and Stacey wants to know how similar it is to K-Romance. So we shall lean over. And here is K-Romance. So, K-Romance looks a bit darker. And a bit more pinky, a bit more. This one, I think, Stacey, you would prefer to that one because it's got more of a bluey. It's more of a bluey red. I'll put K-Romance on. I mean, yeah, K-Romance. I'm getting confused. Now, this is going to look more browny on me because I've got a warm undertone. But if you have got a cool undertone, it's going to look more bluey red. That's K-Romance. Now, let's catch up with the comments. Shahina's been organising her makeup. I need to do that. It's so weird, I can't even remember the last quad. The last quad, I was thinking it was Fire Rose, but it's not, Emma. It was those little ones. It was the they were smaller. I can't remember it either. Do you know what? I used to know, I used to be able to just rattle off all her quads and everything. And I think that the reason is that when she started out, it was all about a complete look. a bespoke look. And everything fitted together, you know, she had her iconic looks. And so you kind of, you know, you had your vintage vamp look and you had your Bella Sophia look, which used to be called Dolce Vita. And you had, and they all went together and they all fit together like a jigsaw. And the whole concept of Charlotte Tilbury was, I can give you a look like you had a makeup artist. You don't have to worry about matching things because I've given you the whole set and these all work together to create this look. Whereas recently, certainly since Puig has taken over, they've drip fed 1 or 2 products a month, certainly around payday, to get people to buy. Right, on payday, have you noticed that? At the end of the month, there's always a new release. And they've drip fed it, and you kind of, I've lost track. I'm like telling you about these lipsticks and I'm trying to think what were the names and when were they released. Whereas before it used to be a lot easier because it was when they did a release, it was part of a collection. So you have K-Romance, but you were wondering if you'd like Walk of a Star. I don't know, Stacey, because I think you might do, but you can see that K-Romance is more up your street, I think, than Walk of a Star. It's not really brownie, but in comparison, it's got a bit more brown in it. So, I mean, you know you'll probably get it in the end, don't you? I wish we could go back to that and create new iconic looks. Exactly. There was something magical about collecting the looks. Because I actually, when I first, as you know, I bought Vintage Vamp was the first look. I bought a complete look, first of all. Complete look and Hollywood, no, Film Star Bronze and Glow. So I bought Film Star Bronze and Glow and a complete look. And I think I'd bought a brow product just to dip my toes in before. But the major purchase, first purchase, was that iconic look. And then what I did is I set about, because you know they doubled up in the looks. Like, for example, Golden Goddess and Dolce Vita had the same blush in it. So there's no point just going and buying another look because you double up on a blush. So I just gradually started to collect products so that I had all the looks. But it didn't mean you had to just go and buy 10 times the looks, you know, at £160. Because you already had the mascara, you already had the eyeliner because it was in another look. You already had the blush. So you could buy the single items and then gradually build a collection. So you had all the iconic looks. And I love that. But now it's sort of a little bit more disparate and it doesn't make as much sense. Yours are going to arrive tomorrow and I'll be asleep as night shift. So hopefully they'll knock loudly. I love the Golden Goddess. The Golden Goddess just is one of those looks that looks good on everyone. It really does. I can't think of a person that it wouldn't look good on. Your pop shots have just arrived. Stacey, that was quick. Because you only ordered them last night, didn't you? I mean, I got free next day delivery. But it says that the courier hasn't picked mine up yet. But then I only ordered them last night. Stacey texted me and said they're up. So I was hoping that they'd be here, because sometimes when I do that, they're here the next morning, and then I could have actually swatched them live on this live. You bought an airbrush powder for Lunar New Year packaging, and it felt cheaper than the old one, and the powder was rattly. Oh, are they? It sounds like they. Do you know what? We had all of this rattly packaging with the new highlighters as well. I wonder if they're just bringing out less product and trying to fit it into the old containers. Even the coloured quads were released as a sort of iconic look. It's refillable, yeah. There was something magical about collecting the looks and then going online and watching Charlotte Tilbury doing the looks. It's kind of lost its magic a little bit, I think. They're still lovely products, but there's so many things and they're always telling you how obsessed they are with all of them. And I made this comment to Lena on film. I said it's a bit of feedback, and I, you know me, I'm honest. I love Charlotte Tilbury, but I will criticise if I need to. I said when you are, they need to understand the psychology behind purchasing and treating yourself to makeup, and I don't think they understand the psychology. So when they're doing these master classes, they'll go, oh, I'll put on magic cream and it's the best cream ever and I'm obsessed with it. And then, oh, actually I put on flawless filter and it makes your skin look great and I'm obsessed with it. And then, oh, do you know what, I'm so obsessed with this setting spray and I'm obsessed. And I think what they're not realising is, if I'm going into it, certainly for me, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this, if I decide that I want to dip my toe in and start buying from a brand, say I've never bought from Bobbi Brown before, I have, but say I've never bought from Bobbi Brown before, and I go on and there's a demonstration and everyone's saying, I'm obsessed with this, it's the great thing, and I'm obsessed with this, and I'll get totally confused because I want to dip my toe in and try it out. And they're not helping me actually to work out what I want. Hello there, Kim. They're not helping me because they're telling me that everything is a can't do without item. And so what I would do in that situation is go away and not buy anything. And I've said this to Lena on film. I said that they need to do a film or a you know, if I was working for Charlotte Tilbury and I was doing a kind of masterclass, I would go on and say, these are my top 5 Charlotte Tilbury products that I use all the time, that I bought and I just can't do without. Like I did the other day on my Instagram, I said, you know, if you're starting out and you're wondering about what to buy out of 3 million quads, then get Charlotte Darling and Super Nudes, because you can do a lot with those. And that helps people and they're more likely to come back and buy more later. But don't actually just tell them that you're obsessed with everything. Exactly, we need the basics to build on. It doesn't help anybody that is trying to budget and just wants to dip their Hello, Loz, you just joined. Welcome, Loz. And thank you for joining. Yay! I love it when I get new subs. And I love I was about to say my old subs. I don't mean that you're all old, but my long-standing subs. I've got very loyal subs, and now I've got a lovely new sub called Loz. Hello! And welcome. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to be on for long. Normally what I do, Loz, in a live is I will do a demo. I'll put on a full face of makeup. But today I'm about to visit my dad in a care home. He's had a stroke and it's his birthday and my sister's here. So I'm not going to be on for the full hour. And I'm just doing swatches and talking about makeup. And on my eyes, because Banana Noodle wanted to know, she was basically thinking about either getting a Pop Shop by Charlotte Tilbury or a Victoria Beckham lid luster. This is a Victoria Beckham lid luster and this is a Pop Shop by Charlotte Tilbury. So you can really see they're quite similar colours, but you can see, and I just did, if you look at the replay in a minute, you'll see my comparison and what I said. Thank you very much, Kim. Happy birthday to my dad. It's very difficult. We're going to take some flowers in, but my dad, unfortunately, he's not able to eat because of his swallow from the stroke. He has a PEG tube for all his nutrition. So we can't even take him cake. So we're going to take him a big bunch of flowers. We had to check about that because sometimes they're a bit funny about infection control, but apparently it's okay. We can take him some flowers. It's so difficult. I mean, it's very difficult to know what to buy men anyway. You just watch them both and you're really happy. Oh, well, Stacey will probably be putting that on Instagram later. I'm really annoyed that I haven't got it to swatch you. I was hoping that I was going to get mine straight away. I often do, and then I could have swatched it for you live on here. But there you go, c'est la vie. These things happen. Sometimes I get a delivery from Charlotte Tilbury straight away, and sometimes it takes me 2 or 3 days. And there's no rhyme or reason. I just think it depends what warehouse it's in. And of course, when I lived in London, I remember them couriering something to me once when they were sending me some freebies, which was lovely because I just lived round the corner from the Covent Garden shop. Not round the corner, but about 10 minutes away. Yeah, so any other makeup-y related questions? Or how to do questions before I head off, because I've been on for half an hour and I really do need to get going in a while. You're obsessed. Stacey's obsessed with her pop shots, by the way, everyone. Well done, Stacey. LOL. Yes, Sunshine saying when people constantly say they're obsessed, it sounds like MLM marketing where their sellers say they're obsessed with everything. Exactly. Get to your dad, Ali. Thank you, Nina. I will. Remember to like the live, ladies. Okay, so there's no other questions. So I will be getting going now. Have a lovely day, all of you. And I'll put up some more pictures very soon. Take care. Love you all. Don't forget to join me every Thursday at 1 o'clock. But I will be popping up and doing a few more lives in the coming week. All right. Take care. Love you. Mwah!